How's it going? So much happening. How's everybody doing on a Sunday evening? All right, so we're going to talk about an opportunity that is near and dear to my heart. That's interesting. And that opportunity is to just somehow dipped in some paint here, man. Anyways, the show must go on. And we're going to talk about not doing what I just did. That's okay. White spirits is a magical thing. I gotta get this thing cleaned anyway. So yeah, we're gonna talk about art, investing in art, and getting investors to actually collaborate with me in creating a portfolio, man. We'll talk about that in a sec, but let's give a warm welcome to, oops, not to that, to Marilyn Monroe. Yeah! I want to show you guys something. This is gonna freak you out. So this is Marilyn. Oops, sorry, right here. I'm having problems today. Right there. So this is a actual. I like painting on wood. Just like the Mona Lisa is on a wood panel, and so the only problem is the wood sometimes is more absorbent than canvas. You know, you can prep the canvas, and so I didn't varnish her. She's losing her luster. So maybe we'll hit the. Oh, this is what happened. I somehow got. Anyways, so we'll hit the palette and maybe do a little work on Marilyn, but I gotta show you guys this. So this is the power of the portrait. Okay, my technique has gotten refined to the point where AI looks at the faces I paint like actual faces and assesses them and manipulates them accordingly. So check this out. Watch this.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Monroe,
Oops.
and this is my little pug boo-boo.
Here we go. Come on, Marilyn. Oh, that happens.
My name is Marilyn Monroe, and this is my little pug boo-boo. He is a gift from my friend and acting coach Natasha Lightis and is my constant companion. Hi, my name is Marilyn Monroe, and this is my little.
Let's give it up for that, man. God, oh, it's unbelievable. So that came from this. I gotta watch it again. All right.
Pug boo-boo. He is a gift from my friend and acting coach Natasha Lightis and is my constant companion. Hi, my name is Marilyn Monroe, and this is my little pug boo-boo. He is a gift from my friend and acting coach Natasha Lightis and is my constant companion.
Unbelievable.
Hi, my name.
And so this brings me to the power of the portrait, and in the presentation, which I'll give in just a second, I make the argument that the portrait is the big king voodoo daddy of the art world. I'm not going to go into it right now, but so I focus on the face because if you were to take a picture of me here, it'd just be a tie. It wouldn't say me, or a picture of me here, or a picture of me there. But if you take a picture of this is the face. And the face almost is received by the brain like the portrait almost is biologically consumed by the eyes and the brain in the way no other type of artwork is. We're not going to talk about that now. Let me go through this little presentation. Okay, artistry and least transforming investors into art creators. What do you say, guys? Yeah, man. I think that's pretty cool. All right. So, become a co-creator of art for your portfolio, regardless of your artistic school. How are we going to do that? Well, prepare to immerse yourself in the enchantment of our this genesis of this collaborative portfolio. It is a tale as old as time, yet filled with new wonders waiting to be discovered. The premise serves as the key that unlocks the door to a world where dreams take flight, and this extraordinary portfolio is born. So this portfolio is going to be centered around this statement. Everyone who is a part of this collaborative process is going to take a look at the statement and then react to it, and we'll talk about that in the set. And the statement is, oops, sorry, that's not the statement. There we go. The statement is, we are at the dawn of a new golden age, a renaissance 2.0. All right? That's the statement. That's the statement, the genesis of this collaborative portfolio. Now, there's Marilyn, yay again, with her little doggy. With that in mind, if you were to immortalize someone on canvas, right? If you were going to choose someone to represent that statement, to agree with that statement, or to act as a contrast to that statement, whose portrait would you choose? All right, so that is where we are going with this collaboration. And so it's going to consist of 30 centimeter by 30 centimeter portraits, right? And so that's the size. It's about the size of an album cover. It's this size because it's easy to ship. It's easy to mail. You can just stick it in the mailbox. You don't have to go through any craziness, and it's very sturdy and it's very powerful. I've given portraits that size to clients, and some as gifts, and I think 5 or 6 times they actually began to get teary-eyed and like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And there's something about holding an artwork in your hand and going like this at it. I still haven't quite figured it out. Anyways, back to the presentation. So 30 by 30 centimeter portraits, right? I'm offering to offer you pay me to paint a commission based on we're at the dawn of a new golden age, right? A Renaissance 2.0. And these 20 oil paintings are going to be painted in a classical realist style, as you observed. And this could be maybe one client buys all 20 canvases, and we collaborate on all 20. Maybe 20 clients each buys a different canvas, and we all together come together to create this portfolio. All right. And so we're highlighting whoever it is we want to be, whose portrait we want to be immortalized in this collaborative portfolio. All right? And so we collaborate, you and me, on the source image and the origin story, like who are we going to put on there and why? And then I do the painting. Okay, so that's your contribution, but that painting would not exist without you. This is a total 100% collaboration between me and you, who is I'm calling investors, especially Main Street investors who want to get into the art world but don't have, the 6 or 7 figures to play with the big dogs. All right, so it's a this offers risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't, for any reason, like what you see when you get it in the mail, you just send it back to me, and as soon as I receive it, I'll give you a full refund. This series can be bundled and sold together, auctioned separately, or individually held as part of your collection. It's whatever we decide to do. Maybe 5 of us decide to take the bundle and put it up for auction at some point in the future, or however. It's just the bottom line is you are in full control of your investment, your investment as far as your portrait in this portfolio. So the question we need to ask here is, what is the determining factor when it comes to the fair market value of a painting, right? And the answer to that is the artist. Just like a CEO, right? You're looking to invest in the company? Well, who's the jockey? Who's running this thing? Who's gonna be who's gonna be leading the show, right? And so the artist, it's not about the discounted cash flow statement or the balance sheet or anything like that. When it comes to the art market, the artist is the absolute determining factor in determining fair market value. All right? And so the artist, which is us as a team in our collaborative portfolio, is the guiding star that illuminates the path to value, our story, what we talk about, the content we create is the value creation mechanism. This is not my hypothesis. This is how the art market works, all right? Oops, sorry. So, robust content creation for search engine marketing and social media will create a symphony of aesthetics wrapped around low competition keywords, and you know the drill, which will support the performance and valuation of the pieces individual and the portfolio as a whole. So that's how we are generally moving forward. What do you say? Okay, and here's a 10-cent tour of me. My name is Liam Galigas. I'm internationally renowned, held public and private exhibitions in America and in Europe, London, Paris, Chicago, and some of the most prominent, I've been very fortunate, some of the most prominent people in the world, some big players, in fact, own my work. So I'm very proud of that. Let's give it up for me. All right, and I'm an American living in Paris, and I spent countless hours in the Louvre every first Sunday of the month. Paris, this was before Macron got elected. Paris used to open up the museums the first Sunday of every month for free. I was at the Louvre like all the time, man. I know that place, especially the Denon Wing, like the back of my hand, and so I created a visitor tour guide based on a music video by Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? Beyonce and Jay-Z, and they filmed it at the Louvre, and I created a tour guide based on their music video. And if you're interested, just hit me up at liamgaligas.info at liamgaligas.com and just say, yo, dude, send me the tour guide. I'm interested, man. And so I've also sort of expanded on the method that I was taught, and I call it the classical artist painting method, and it's sort of a play on the capital asset pricing model, and I make the argument here using that equation that, like the free risk rate in the CAP-M pricing model, that the portrait is like the free risk rate. Like, you cannot lose, man. It's like a government bond in art. All right, so that was a sort of 10-cent tour about me and my art history. June 2023. Okay, so we were here June 2023. I will be delivering these portraits, and these are some of the most prominent people in France. Actually, one of them is a Legion of Honor recipient, the highest order that one can get in France, and I'll be fulfilling this commission. They'll be receiving my work. I'm going to blow their minds, and as a result, my provenance as an artist is going to skyrocket, and I'll be able to pretty much charge like triple of what I'm charging now. So I'm looking forward to that event. And then phase 2 this year is the Health, Wealth, and Art NFT. This is Sadhguru. Last year at this time, he was taking his motorcycle all across Europe, all across Africa, Middle East, and India, raising consciousness about the Save Soil initiative. The nutrient density of our soil has disappeared, while chronic disease has skyrocketed. This is the absolute voodoo daddy of our time. All right, this is bigger than global warming, bigger than anything. We're literally starving ourselves into disease, which is not a good thing. All right, and so I created an NFT. That's a painting of Sadhguru. That's a real world asset within the same dimensions and in the same spirit as. Sorry, I keep missing. The same as Maryland here. All right, so get it. So Sadhguru will be turned into an NFT. I'm thinking about the Cardano platform. Fibbo is the people who I'm in contact with. And so this is the back of the painting, which is gold leaf. And this is a phrase by Sadhguru: shut up, look, listen, you talk too much, you talk too much. So, in closing, what will the delivery of commissioned portraits to some of France's finest in June 2023 do for this investment opportunity as my status rises as an artist? What's that going to do to the collaborative portfolio? I know the answer. What do you think? Next, how do you think the momentum created by a Save Soil NFT launch with a real world asset at its core, right? This is not a Bored Ape digital thing. It's a real world asset. You know, and there's a question, because it's a real world asset, is it a security, you know? Gotta find that out here. And it has an issuer, right? Difference between commodity and a security is a commodity doesn't have an issue. I will be issuing it, that thing there. All right. Real world at its core reflect on the performance of the comparable artwork, and that comparable artwork will be the artwork you commissioned for me to be a part of this collaborative portfolio. And so this is how it works. We work together, you pay half down, we work together, we figure out which picture we're gonna paint, we figure the origin story, what's going on. I paint it like this, like you know, creating content, telling the story, why I'm paying this. And then if you're an investor and you want to keep yourself a secret, we'll give you a pseudonym. Maybe we'll put you behind a screen, so maybe you don't want nobody to know that you're into this art thing as an investor. Whatever. We'll have fun. We'll have more fun than humans are supposed to have. And so that is the plan. That's the plan moving forward, and inspired by so many things happening. These commissions, the recent Masterworks.io has all of this data that was put together along with Citibank, and this data transforms the art world. Okay, it's no more the domain of just a bunch of inside players. Everybody can sort of take a look. There's so many things happening, so many NFTs, so much is happening that if you're going to be making a move, you got to make a move, right? Don't you think? If you want to make a move, you got to make a move. All right, so I'm going to be back. I'm going to clean up a little bit here. You always got to be careful. All right, so we are at the dawn of a new golden age. All right, Renaissance 2.0. This is Liam. Come here. Broadcasting from Paris, France. We are at the dawn of a new golden age, people. Okay. info@liamgalegas.com. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what is up. Looking forward. Hope to talk to you soon. Au revoir.